Right now I'm making just the 4x4 pom-poms, and they're basically for the small, like the children's size hats, like this particular hat right here. This is the one I'm going to be putting the pom-pom on. Okay, let's set that to the side. Hey, this is the one I'm going to be making because I think it is so cute. The fur is not so long. It has a little sparkle and everything to it. So this is the one that's gonna be on a hat. Okay, let me move it to the side. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a ruler. I use embossing thread. You're gonna need a darning needle, something to mark on the faux fur with, and the reason I need this crochet hook is so I can put the pom-pom onto the hat, and a pair of scissors and elastic. Okay, so let's get started. Let me move some of the stuff out the way. Okay, so I cut these down to 4-inch strips. So this way is 4 inches. Now I'm just gonna make me a mark of 4 inches. So mark it right here at 4 inches, and then I turn the ruler. Well, of course y'all know how to make. And I measure it up to make sure it's lined up. And I just make me a straight line here. Move this out the way. And then when I'm cutting this, and you see how this fur is, I don't cut all the way through like this. I cut and I snip. Like I get real close. Hope you can see that. I get real close to the back side of the fabric and I just snip. It's like being under the fur and snipping, so the fur will stay nice and intact, and it's like you're not just cutting like I showed you that other one, and it'll still have the little poof. So now move that out the way. Let me get some of this fur out the way. Set everything here that I'm gonna need. So with the embossing thread, I like to double it. And I do tie a knot at the end, but I don't really need a knot. But I do that just for security in case I pull too hard and it comes all the way through. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So I like to start in the center here. And I'm just kind of trying to slide it under that fabric right there. And I leave a little hanging like this because I'm gonna have to pull on it. And you don't have to make them as small as like the when you're going through, you don't have to make it as small as I'm making them. I mean, you can either make the loops bigger, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna be gathering it anyway. Then right here on this side is where I add the elastic. I thread it all the way down. I lay it down. And then I just come close to where I just finished it, and I pull this through. That's just to help it stay a little secure. Just in place for right now. But once I get everything pulled through, it's going to be secure. Okay, we're finishing up here. I'm going to put one more loop in right here to make it kind of close to that one. So when I pull and tie, I'll have enough room to tie. Okay, so now, oh, and I forgot we need a fill, so I use polyfill. So I start pulling around like this. If you can see that, see how it's just coming? Okay, so I got to that point, and now I'm going to pull this side. I'm going to leave the needle on here, well, which I need to because of the way I have it looped. And I'm going to work from that side. So when I'm pulling, and if you notice, see how it's, I have it cut in a square and not rounded, and it's still going to come in as to a ball. Okay, so now I'm going to pull both because I want to see how much polyfill I need. Okay, now let me grab the polyfill because I forgot to tell you all that you're going to need that. Okay, so here's the polyfill. I'm going to tie this. And I'm pulling tight. With embossing thread, the reason why I double, like when I'm threading, the reason why I double it up is because it's kind of thin, but when you have a double like that, it's, you know, it's more secure. Okay, so I just tied that, and we have our little ball. And when you pull on this, it's not going anywhere. That elastic is not going nowhere. So now, I'll take my needle. I'm going to go all the way through the ball. See from here? Go all the way through to the top. Pull through. And then I'm going to go back down, kind of close beside it. Probably about right there. And go back all the way through. And then one more time, I'm going to take this, this thread, and I'm going to go back through. Pull. And when I pull up this time, I'm going to cut it. But I'm going to cut it kind of close. But I'm trying not to cut the fur. Now, if I poof it around, it's inside. So on this one, what I was telling you about the knot in the beginning, like I don't need this anymore. The knot in the beginning is that I'm gonna have to cut it anyway, so I can thread the needle on. So I cut that off, don't need that. And now I'm gonna thread the needle with both pieces of the yarn. Let me loosen this. Okay, with both pieces of the yarn. And now I'm gonna do just like I did the other side. I'm gonna go in through the middle, come up out the top, and I'm just pulling. I'm gonna pull, make sure it's tight, and then I'm gonna go in right beside it. Well, not right beside it, but close to it. Go down in there and come back out the other side. Okay. So now I'm back out this side. And then I'm gonna go back through one more time, put it towards the side, and I'm gonna pull. And then I'm gonna cut it off. Move the fur out the way a little bit, and I'm just gonna snip it. So now here is the 4-inch faux fur pom-pom. And now I'm gonna put it on the hat. Just going through the center of the hat. I'm grabbing the elastic. And I'm pulling through to the opposite side. And then I'm going to grab the elastic and I'm going to put it around the button. See, with this one, it feels secure, so I don't have to double it. Now, just give it a little shake. The 4-inch faux fur pom-pom. I will see you in the next video. Bye.